Hi, good morning, everybody. Day 8, page 31, chapter 4. Rules of the Ruff by Heidi Lang. Jessie climbed into the seat with Angel, feeling like a squeezed-up tube of toothpaste. Wes tossed her a water bottle and a granola bar. Thanks, she said. He said nothing, his lips pressed firmly together. Jessie drained the whole bottle in 3 large gulps, but couldn't bring herself to eat. Her stomach was still in knots, the water she'd chugged sloshing around inside her. It only got worse as they drove back to Angel's house. The dog's loud panting breaths, the only sounds in the car. Wes pulled into the driveway and parked. He met her gaze in the rearview mirror. Put Angel away, and then we'll talk. Jessie's heart sank. She knew she hadn't made a very good showing of her first walk. She certainly hadn't been very calm or confident, and now she'd ruined everything. Come, Angel. The pit bull followed her out of the car and over to the fence. Jessie slowly opened the gate and trudged on through, shutting it behind her. When she unclipped Angel, he leaned forward and licked her hand, and Jessie scratched him behind the ear. I forgive you, she whispered. Angel licked her once more, then turned and lumbered into his doghouse. Jessie made sure the gate was firmly closed behind her. She opened the back door of Wes's car and got in. A million excuses flooded her mouth. A million reasons why Wes should give her another chance. But they popped like soap bubbles in the face of his furious blue eyes. I'm sorry, was all she could manage through the sudden lump in her throat. His eyes widened. Are you crying? No, no. Good, because I have no use for crybabies. Do dogs cry? No, and neither do dog walkers. Jessie sniffed again and wiped her eyes. Wes sighed. Besides, you did all right today, all things considered. Really? He ran a finger down the now familiar burrow between his bushy eyebrows. Angel and Bruno, they don't get along. I never walk them together. They react poorly. Jessie let out a laugh that was also a half sob. I hadn't noticed. I made a mistake allowing you to take Angel out first. I should have started with an easier dog, but if I'm completely honest, I was hoping he would scare you, and then you would have to leave me alone. I'm not scared, Jessie said. Her hands were still trembling from the run-in with the other dog, and she felt all weak and achy inside, but she wasn't scared of Angel. I know, so I'm willing to continue to teach you the rules of the Ruff, if you would like to continue to learn. Jessie's jaw dropped. You are? Really? I'm already regretting this decision, but yes. He turned away from Jessie, clipped his seatbelt into place, and backed out of the driveway. Jessie opened her mouth again. Her head was full of questions. No questions, Wes snapped, before she had a chance to ask any of them. But no. But why? Not. Do definitely not. I just wondered. I said no questions or the deal's off. Jessie sighed. Fine. She couldn't understand why he was still agreeing to teach her, but it didn't matter. What matters was that she still had a job, and she'd get to spend her summer surrounded by dogs. She leaned back into the fur-covered seat and smiled. Then she ate the granola bar. A few hours later, Jessie almost regretted Wes's change of heart. Her whole body ached. She felt like she was covered in dog slobber and fur, and she had never been so hungry in her life. The worst part, after her disastrous first walk with Angel, Wes wasn't letting her actually walk any of the dogs. No, her job was to help them. Her job was to help leash them and then to trot along behind him and pick up all the dog poop. Worst job ever. If you want to be a dog walker, you have to stop at the bottom, Wes said cheerily as Jessie cleaned up yet another pile. Ha ha, very funny. I'm glad you're so happy. Jessie tied a knot in the top of a plastic doggy bag and then held it away from her with 2 fingers. She stared at Sweet Pea. That was disgusting, by the way. The lab gave her an innocent look, but Jessie wasn't buying any of it. That dog knew exactly what she had just done. Just glad I didn't have to clean that up, Wes chuckled. This whole assistant thing is actually not so bad. Jessie transferred her glare to him. She pictured herself chucking the poop bag right at his head. She could almost hear the satisfying thwap it would make when it caught him on the side of the face. Come on, dogs. Wes flicked the leashes, completely unaware of the danger he was in, as he got his pack of 5 pups moving again. And with that, I'm going to leave you for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, folks. I have put up some announcements that my virtual students can't read off the board. One is Wednesday is the STAR interim math assessment. So the same thing you did with the reading, only now you'll be doing it with the math on Wednesday. And your math teacher will be sending out your login information because there's a really good chance it will be different. And so that means on Wednesday there will be no virtual classes. And Friday, no. Let me rewind. February 15th, which is next Monday. February 15th, which is next Monday, we do not have school, period. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I hope you have a wonderful day.